We talk a lot about retail, about the changing way the customer shops, moving in a lot of cases where you have traditional retails from a brick and mortar store to online. Now, as a new player, you've come in and you market online, you use social media, but you've also opened brick and mortar stores. Why that diverse collection of ways of reaching the customer?
For us, we don't think about retail as just, a box where we can sell suitcases. We think about it as a physical place that provides context around the brand that we're building and the travel stories that we're trying to tell. So if you walk into one of our retail stores, there are travel guidebooks, there are things that you might want to bring with you on your trips, and it's supposed to be a really inspiring place to get you thinking about your next trip. So for us, it's about providing that offline context to our biggest retail store, which is awaytravel.com, and giving our community a place to gather.
Now, your New York store, I believe, it's only 30% is devoted to product. So it's about creating an experience for the customer when they go into the store. What else do you want them to be doing when they come to your store?
Well, we walked in there the other day and people were sitting in the cafe booking flights, looking through travel guidebooks. So, we've created this space for people to really think about travel, and it's extremely rewarding to see that actually happening.
And you've also created a number of different products or channels that work with the Away brand. So there's a podcast, a new magazine, there's a blog. How much are they about just enhancing the experience, and how much do they drive revenue for you?
Well, I think what's been really interesting for us is that we created those channels in order to give us more ways to tell our story. So here, our editorial magazine is all about just people's experiences and stories, and really giving a piece of travel media that we didn't think existed out there. Same thing with our podcast. We have an amazing community and network of travelers, and we were giving them an avenue to tell their stories. So every single thing that we do is just providing context around our products, what they enable you to do, and to inspire people to travel better.
Yeah, our media platforms had two goals around it. One was to really inspire people to travel and support people in how they plan and think about how they're going to explore the world. And then also the media properties themselves are all revenue generating.
Okay, I was thinking, you're both business women. There must be a business reason for having these as well. They've got to be a way of driving sales, or do they create revenue themselves?
The media properties do create revenue themselves.
Okay, and is this something your investors, you've just completed some Series B fundraising, is this something your investors have bought into as well, or are they more interested in just the product?
We've had the same investors since we started our business, and from day one they understood our bigger vision, which was creating a travel lifestyle brand. So from the start we said we're launching with this carry-on, and that is our first source of revenue, but over time we'll expand the physical product line and we'll expand the product line beyond physical products, and this will become a true 360 travel lifestyle business. So from the start they knew we were going to move into media, and that would be a revenue generating part of the business.
So that's the plan now. What else is in the future for you? Are you looking to be acquired by someone? Do you eventually want to take this company public? Is there a 5-year goal for you?
So our longer term plan is we want to become the #1 travel brand everywhere in the world. So if anyone is going on a trip and they need anything, whether it's an item or some information, that Away is the first brand they think of. In terms of what that means for our company, we're keeping all doors open of where we are in 5 years, 50 years, 100 years, but
there's a 100-year strategy.
There is a 100-year strategy, and in 5 years we want to be the #1 travel brand in the world.
Okay, and does that also include things like being able to, book flights through Away and things like that?
There are so many things wrong with the travel experience today, so if there's something that we can fix, we will be working on it someday.
You both met at Warby Parker. That was another company that looked to disrupt what was considered to be a fairly traditional, rather unsexy sector or business. What did you learn from them that helped you when you launched Away?
That's where we learned that a meaningfully different consumer experience can really change the way people see an entire industry. Before Warby Parker, buying eyeglasses wasn't sexy, and before Away, people didn't really care about buying luggage, and both companies are out to change that.
Same for you?
Yeah, I think one thing Warby did a great job of is really redefining thinking about the consumer experience, that it's not just about a product. Your product is critical, of course, but it's about everything with your brand and your business and how you interact with your consumers. And I think this next wave of retail brands, the ones that will be successful, are thinking all about that.